sticker. Oh, if the sky comes falling down, wouldn't do.
Hi guys. So as I told you before, I got a what do you call it? An iPhone, right, from Tanya, and I decided to fix it. So Amazon was not selling this before. I think they started selling it this year because I remember 2 or 3 years ago it wasn't possible to buy something like this at Amazon, but I gave it a try. So I was lucky and I looked for a replacement 6S Plus. And like I said, I got pretty lucky. I found these options, and I don't remember which one I bought, but it should be in my well, it should be in my record. But it was something like this, right? So I got it. I received it. And let me show you my experience. So I received the package today. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my camera ready and I'm gonna start recording. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a YouTube video and I'm gonna search for the words how to replace screen iPhone 6S Plus.
DirectFix.com presents the iPhone 6S Plus screen replacement. Please read the following warning before attempting this repair. You're doing this repair at your own risk. Using a pentalobe screwdriver from DirectFix.com, remove the 2 pentalobe screws from the bottom of the phone. Using a suction cup and a case opener tool from DirectFix.com, put the suction cup on top of the screen and lift the screen up. You'll need to use the case opener tool to separate the adhesive from the screen to be able to lift it up.
So I'm just gonna keep the video playing on the background as I work. So this is the iPhone. You can see how it's broken. I can't I can click on it, but it doesn't have sensibility in certain areas of the screen. So I'm gonna continue playing this video on the background as I work. This is the package. These are like a set of instructions. I also got all these goodies in here. Screwdriver, penta, which means 5. I have this thing which was really useful for um, removing small pieces inside the phone. Second screw, this is just a Phillips screw. So this was actually pretty hard. It wasn't it wasn't easy to oh, you can see how the screen's cracked right there. But with this screwdriver with five sides, penta, uh, I couldn't do it. I tried. I couldn't. There was something wrong with the screws. So I kept trying. I spent a lot of time on the first step, and to be honest with you, it wasn't even possible to take them out. So that was pretty frustrating.
now use the suction cup, lift it up to a 90-degree angle but no further. Using a Phillips screwdriver number 00 from Direct Fix, remove the 5 screws to remove the shield. Keep track of the screws, they are different sizes. Here's a diagram showing you the 5 screws you need to remove from the shield. Now that the screws are removed, you can now remove the shield plate. We're now going to start to remove 3 ribbon cables from the screen.
Okay, this second part was very interesting because I couldn't get the screws. So I tried everything. I tried, like sticking them with this tape. Anyway, I couldn't get them out. So then, what I did is I went straight to the next step, which is to use the suction cup to lift the screen up. It was already broken, so I wasn't worried about breaking it any further. And then I used this pry tool, this plastic tool, to pry it open. I broke the screen a lot more, but I didn't care because it was already, I mean, that's the whole purpose. It was already broken, so who cares? And I was desperate, I just wanted to get this step done. So I, I just forced my way in there. I started with the bottom, and I started also pulling with my left hand with the suction cup. And at the same time, I tried to remove the screws because remember, I couldn't remove them. So I said, might as well try to remove them now, but it was pretty hard. So, I like to listen to the video. I kept playing the video in the background and I just went for it, pulled the suction cup, remove the adhesive and pry it open, you know. So I went all around, but I know that at this step right here, I need to be careful. So when I open the iPhone, I cannot damage the cables. Oh my God, I forgot to I forgot to turn it off. So it was still on, but let's turn it off. That was my mistake. Okay, so I'm gonna open it at a 90-degree angle. I cannot go any further because if I do go any further, I will damage the flex cables. So let's pry it open, like the instructions say. 90-degree angle, and that's where we are. So I know according to the video now I need to look at the plate and remove 5 screws from the plate. You can look at the plate on the left hand side. So I'm gonna remove those 5 screws using the Phillips screwdriver. That came with the package, by the way, which was awesome. And I try to keep all the screws organized. I tried, but I have to be honest with you, I actually lost 2 of them. So let's get the plate out. And now I can see the flex cables. So I'm just analyzing my next step. Uh, I'm gonna use this plastic pry tool. These flex cables, they just click in place. So I'm just gonna pop them out like so. Pop, pop, pop. And pop the others out. It's actually 3. I have no idea what they do, but I'm just following the instructions. And once I get those flex cables out, then I finally got my screen out. It's out. You can see how broken it was. And I'm happy. I'm happy. I finished what I consider step number 2 or 3. We're at step 3, I believe. I still have those little screws on the bottom. And I'm just analyzing like how it works because I'm curious.
Using a plastic tool, pop the ribbon cables up in the order that you see on the screen. First the front one, then the one on the right, then there will be one hidden underneath the very first.
So anyway, let's speed this up. It actually took me like I don't know, I'm gonna say an hour and a half, but let's speed it up.
Put the suction cup on top of the screen and lift the screen up. You'll need to use the case opener tool to separate the adhesive from the screen to be able to lift it. Now using the suction cup, lift it up to a 90-degree angle but no further. Using a Phillips screwdriver number 00 for direct fix, remove the 5 screws to remove the shield. Keep track of the screws, they are different sizes. Here's a diagram showing you the 5 screws you need to remove from the shield. Now that the screws are removed, you can now remove the shield plate. We're now going to start to remove 3 ribbon cables from the screen. Please read the following warning before attempting this repair. You're doing this repair at your own risk. Using a pentalobe screwdriver from DirectFix.com, remove the 2 pentalobe screws from the bottom of the phone. Using a suction cup and a case opener tool from DirectFix.com, put the suction cup on top of the screen and lift the screen up. You'll need to use the case opener tool to separate the adhesive from the screen to be able to lift it up.